All right, you got to check this out. All right, it's at the grocery store, right? I picked this up, right? Jacker barbecue flavored chips, right? Is that the answer to Pringles? You know, it's got the Pringles tube, everything like that, the sealed top. And I popped the top off, right? This is where it gets interesting. I popped the top off, right? It did do the old, you know what I mean? You know, when you open up a Pringles box and it, you know, or a tube and it gets that little puff of air. Well, it did. However, check it out. You, sir, just bought Jacker's barbecue flavored chips pieces. They should put Jacker's pieces, right? Oh, the chips aren't all together like a Pringles. But these are the fun challenges, you know, living in the province here. They're okay. They're okay. But how long will they stay crunchy? I don't know. A lot of times when you open things here, if you don't eat them right away, within a couple days, they get they go bad. They go bad. Let's put it that way. But the kids will still eat it. Guys, it's cleanup day at the 215. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. The skies are blue. Clouds are in air. The sun is out. But once again, another day of possible thunderstorms. But it's cleanup day. Cleanup day at the 215. And laundry day. Saturday's laundry day. Big laundry day. Kids are in school, and Saturday, well, they do their laundry, right? Mom and Dad ain't doing their laundry. It's just cleanup day. We got these piles all over that have been accumulating over the past couple months, and now that it's starting to get a little bit drier out, we can start burning these piles, but everybody's busy. I don't know what that rock, what are the stones for, Lut? She's gonna plant, relocate these stones. Even Bing Bing is out helping, and of course the young ones, they're learning how to clean up. But today is also the start of Twinkle's fasting period. 12 hours fasting, then he gets his deworming medication, and then we start putting him on some good food. But here's Twinkle's in the cage. Twinkles! There he is. He's been in here before. He'll get in the house and Lut's mom will get tired of him. And then they'll put him in the cage. But he has a neighbor. He does have a neighbor he can talk to. So Twinkles is in his fasting. He cannot eat anything or drink anything for 12 hours. Then we give him his deworming medication. But busy day here at the 215. All right, the garden. How is the garden coming along? Well, we got a couple things going on here. We got some peppers in there. We have this sheet up here to keep the chickens out, because the chickens will go in there and you don't want them eating up the little seedlings. There's a couple other small things going on in here. You know, when we first came here, this was all grown up all through here. And we have cleaned all this out of here. And this is our little garden by the house. There's some sugar cane here. You know what? They'll cut that sugar cane down and they'll munch on it, right? I think there's a calamansi tree they started through here. I could not tell you what these are. This is definitely something. If Lit was here, she'd tell me. But anyways, this is our small little garden area. There's other areas here on the property that we got to go out into the jungle because we're planting it on a bigger scale. But anyways, I'm going to head out there. I'm going to show you this area. The root crap area. And that's out in the jungle. Well, we did. I knew we'd get. We got a crew with us. That's all right. That's fine. The little one's crying because he had a knife and he was running with a knife, and he was a little out of his league when it comes to being a province kid. The little fella there. We gotta sometimes get him away from certain things that are out of his league. But
I go first.
all right, who's leading the way? Who's gonna chase off The lizards and the snakes. You, Bing?
No.
No? Oh, she's got a knife, so if we do run into a lizard or a snake, might be lunch, right? Yeah, we're hiking back in. This will take us back to the one area where we like to go shellfishing, and I like just snorkeling and enjoying the beautiful water. But it's a little treacherous, you could say. I had to change my shoes. We don't want to come back in here with chanelas. But this is the area back here where we have the root crabs. What is a root crab? What's the other word for a root crab? Kamote. Kamote. They call it root crabs. Root crabs is like a sweet potato. And it grows in the ground like a potato. And you dig it up like a potato. But this is the root crab area here. All this through here. Big open area. Gets plenty of sun. But with root crabs comes mountain rats. We have an infestation of mountain rats out here. No, I'm just kidding. However, there are what they call mountain rats out here. They burrow under the ground like a regular rat, a regular rodent, and sift through and, eat up the sweet potatoes. Now, they're not taking all the sweet potatoes. There's enough for us. I know somebody might say, well, Philly, why don't you go get some rat poisoning, right? Well, once again, it's one of those things in a province, especially on a small island, where easier said than done. Wait, I'm just standing here, and I that's just so beautiful. That is such a beautiful view through there. So you might say, get some traps. Well, I don't think I've ever seen at any of the hardware stores, I'm sure you can order online, like a live trap. Well, with mountain rats comes prey, right? Dog eat dog world. There's what's called rat snake, right, Lut? It's called a rat snake. It's exactly what they are. They eat rats. This environment here, and there's rat snakes here, they come down and they'll eat the rats, all right? Down over there above where Lut is, that's all marshy. That starts going into, what is it, Lut? Mangrove area. So you got that wet area that comes up through there. And you got the lizards, the yellow-headed monitored lizard. They live, this is their environment. They roll down here, they snatch a few rats or two, you know what I mean? And if you're lucky, all right, you'll have pythons come in. There are pythons here. Lut's brother has 2 skins from 2 pythons that he took off this land over the years. So nature just kind of will take care of itself, right? It just does. It's funny, these mountain rats, they're very choosy, very picky. They only want nice-sized potatoes, you know what I mean? And they'll only eat so much of it, and then they'll roll to another potato. But there's so many potatoes, these sweet potatoes buried all up under here. This is what they thrive on. There's other areas here on the property that we also have vegetables and stuff, and something like this just needs a big area. And it just grows and grows and grows and grows. Next, this is only a one-time harvest, right, Lut?
No.
This will stay here year after year.
Every 3 months you can harvest.
Oh, every 3 months they can harvest it. Okay.
Until they're getting old.
Okay, until they get old. And your mom knows. Like, Lut's mom has been gardening like this for a long time. And I tell you what, there's, like she said, every 3 months it's harvested. So, but yeah. Infestation of mountain rats, right? No, I'm just joking. Nature will take care of itself. I don't need to trap a rat. However, it'd be pretty cool to do like a native trapping. You know what I mean? Like they do on Naked and Afraid, and make like a natural trap, like a bushcraft skill trap, and catch it like that. But I'm not that desperate for food either. Look, what are these? What are these? These here, look, cassava. All right, so we have some cassava out here too, all down through here. Cassava? All right. And you have cassava planted elsewhere on the property. Yeah, see, that's another one. It's also planted elsewhere on the property. So, and how long does cassava? Is that once and done?
But it's different from root crop because once you harvest the cassava, you only harvest once.
You can only harvest cassava once. Okay.
Like you take this off,
Right.
put this inside, take the root out, and then replant again.
The cassava, you're eating the root?
Oh, the one that it's like a root crops, remember?
That's cassava.
Oh,
What is this?
root crops.
Root crops. It's like cassava.
Yeah,
It's
but
like root crops. You
root
eat the
crops.
root off the plant. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
they put like a seeds in like the root inside. They
Right.
produce like a cassava.
So one and done.
Mm,
One and done. So there's just a little walk around. Show you what how things are going here, what we're doing. Like I said, this is our life. This is what we are enjoying now. This is what we like doing, spending time out in the country, out in the woods, out in the jungle when we can. Also being able to go to the city too. Like I said, I'm living like the best of both worlds out here in the province. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. These gangsters. Look at these gangsters. Right, Lang? These gangsters.